Hello everyone, it's me Zuri, or as you may know me as Zuri Purry. I just got my YouTube up and everything, so I thought, I've always been rushed for time when I do like videos on Instagram, of course, because I only have 15 seconds to talk. So I was like, why not do a vid on my YouTube where I can actually talk about myself and take the time for it. So main thing I think I want to talk about is just who I am and explain, what's true and what's not with the haters, and, say how much I love my fans, and just talk about me, make sure everybody knows who I am and what I'm about. Okay, so I'm an animal rights activist. I want to say that's my main thing in life, my main thing that I do. And I also work with orcas to a degree, I go and spend a lot of time with them at SeaWorld, and I'm going to work with them when I go to the wild where I can be close to them. I'm going to get a little dinghy and, a little motor dinghy so I can ride out with the orcas and go interact with them, hopefully. But at least study them and see them from afar. But they come close, so that's going to be really fun. But my main passion in life is, of course, the orcas, and to free them from SeaWorld, to help their wild populations by stopping overfishing, pollution, and all those stuff. Anything that they need, I want to start. I am planning on starting a non-profit for them, to save them and help them any way I can, because I love them so much. And the dolphins, of course, too. All types of cetaceans. If you did not know, orcas are actually a type of dolphin. And yeah, I think the main reason I love orcas so much is because how incredibly, amazingly intelligent they are, and family-oriented. Like their intellect, neuroscientists have shown that their intellect is, closer to humans than it is to other animals. And I really admire them because they love their families so much and take care of each other. And there's even a wild orca, and he has no dorsal fin on his back, and he has, none of his pectoral fins, which is their hands. He has one pectoral fin, so he can barely swim. He can't hunt, of course, but his family takes care of him. Like, most animals would be like, oh, you're out, or, kill them, or, drive them away, because, that's a mouth to feed that they have to do it, and, it's going to slow them down, but they care about each other so much that they stay with each other. And they take care of him, they feed him, you help him swim, anything he needs, they take care of it. And the mother orcas and calves, they stay together for life. And that's another problem with SeaWorld, is they separate the mothers and the babies. And no matter how old they are, because they never leave their mother's side naturally, it's very wrong to separate them like that. Okay, so that's my orcas. And another thing about me is, well, let me think. Okay, so I'm an animal rights activist. Another animal rights thing that I really am into right now is helping pigs that get slaughtered, from either stopping the slaughters completely, but that's kind of unrealistic because, people are going to want to eat meat, but at least make it humane. That's something I'm really in, because pigs are actually as smart as a 3-year-old child, and I'm pretty sure you wouldn't want to abuse a 3-year-old child. So, a 3-year-old child human, and they're that smart. So, and, I'm a lesbian, of course, and I found that out when I was 12 or 13-ish. I'm 15 now. I'm turning 16 in July 16th, so just almost less than 2 weeks, so that's really exciting. But I'm a lesbian, and I'm single right now, but I definitely like girls, and I've known that since I was about 12 or 13-ish, and I really like to inspire people to, love themselves and love who they are, no matter what, what their gender identity is, their sexuality, love is love. So I'm definitely into that and the LGBT rights thing. And I don't know, but yeah, LGBT and My Little Pony. That's obviously I'm a part of the My Little Pony fandom. I've liked that since I was 13, and I really, really like the fandom. It's my favorite part, even more than the show. I love making my OC and making my pony Sana and making her look like me. And I don't know, I just think that's a really fun fandom. But yeah, what else is there to talk about? Okay, let's go back to the fun stuff that the haters say about me. Okay, let's see. But there's some things that just aren't true. I do not hate heterosexuals. I definitely care about all animals. let's see. They say like I post like child pornography because like right now I'm in a bra, but it's a bra. It's not porn because I'm not naked, but like it's the same as a swimsuit. But I don't have a problem with that because I don't believe in slut shaming, and it's another thing I'm into is like, you know, women's rights and like the fact that guys can go out shirtless, but you know, if a girl just takes a picture in a bra, all of a sudden she's a floozy and a slut. I think that's really uncool. And yeah, so that's some stuff about me. And let's see. Well, what else? Oh, I'm a model. Well, I'm starting modeling. I'm in training right now, but I'm going to work for a company called Wilhelmina. I'm not in the record right now, of course. I don't even know if I want to do it for sure because I don't want to have to get rid of my red hair, and I don't think they like that, like the, you know, colorful hair stuff thing. But I wanted to do it mainly to make money for the orcas and, you know, stuff like that. And really wanted to say thank you because I know most people that are going to see this are, you know, my people from Instagram because that's where I'm popular. Thank you for all you guys who stick up for me because I know I get a lot of shit sometimes. And yeah, so there's just some stuff about me. Let's see, any other little facts? Okay, well, I'm not terribly popular in real life. Let's get that out there. Because of course, you know, I'm unique looking, you know, I do my, you know, makeup like really broadly, and I have my hair dyed, but right now I'm not in school because I have a heart condition. Oh, that's something to talk about. I have a heart condition called dysautonomia, makes it so I'm really, like, I basically can't do things like normally, like everything I do, it has to be, I can't do anything early, I can't get up. If I get up, like, early, I'll usually end up fainting within the day. That's the main thing that it causes me to do is faint, so I can't go to normal school. I have to be on, independent study, which really, I thought it sucked, but now that I came out as gay, and I'd rather just be able to do my own independent study, and that way I can work with the orcas, it all kind of plays out pretty well, but yeah. If any of you guys, any of my fans or anything that are ever having trouble, you can always DM me, you know, on Instagram, Zuri Purry with 3 underscores is my Instagram if you don't know it. And, you know, everybody, I just hope you all know to be yourselves, and I love you guys so much, and, you know, like, it's a really hard world, especially, like, I know most of y'all are, like, kids and teens and stuff, and, like, everybody gets teased, so don't take it to heart. I get teased. I mean, like, I get teased for liking orcas and for caring for animals, like, it just shows how mean people are and how it just makes no sense most of the time. So I really just hope that everybody knows that I'm not a bad person, and I really just want to care for everybody. Obviously, I love animals, I love people. I really love LGBT people because they go through a lot and I like to help them. And I am actually a caring person, though, no matter what the haters say. I'm not trying to boast or anything, but I mean, I have my insecurities, of course. But I'm not evil. I really love others way more. I love myself a lot. Like, God, I think I'm gorgeous and I'm, like, you know, really good with animals. But I definitely love others more, especially animals. You know, like orcas. They're, like, my favorite thing in the world. But I don't know. Oh, I want to talk about my bond with the orcas. A lot of people say, a lot of haters will say, oh, I'm delusional, they don't actually know me, it's weird that I go to SeaWorld and, you know, just say that it's for, you know, some good cause, even though I'm against SeaWorld. And the truth about that is I go to SeaWorld, first I just went for nothing but research. I just got a free day pass from, you know how on radio stations they'll be like, you know, call this and you'll get a pass to this. I won one of those to SeaWorld, and I was strongly against SeaWorld, so much to the point where I wouldn't watch Free Willy, I wouldn't watch anything with a captive orca, even if they got freed. I did not want to see it. It would make me sick. So I was like, really, when I won that ticket, I just tried it. I was originally doing it just to, like, throw it away and be like, oh, nobody goes to SeaWorld now. And then I was like, you know, maybe I should go see them. Maybe I should go, you know, see if I can spend a day, see if it can help anything, and, you know, if I can find out more about them, or more of their lives in captivity, see what's true, what's not. And I went there that day, and I was so mixed emotions. Oh my God, I wanted to cry because I was like, I'm about to see these orcas that I've been fighting for for so long, and I love them so much, but at the same time I was going to cry because I'm like, oh, I'm going to see them in captivity right now. You know, something I hate so much and something that's so wrong. Because, you know, they're intelligent, they're in these little boxes, they don't live very long there, they get depressed, they get lonely, I mean, there's just so much wrong with it, I can't even go into a list right now. I'll probably do another video about that later. But, I was like, but at the same time I wanted to cry, and so I wanted to cry because, you know, I'm going to see them in captivity. I wanted to cry because I was so happy I'm going to see them. And I went there, and they were not in the UV, which is where I go with them underwater. And, where, you know, that's where I can interact with them. But, they were just, like, up. There was nobody in there. They were just up in the skywalk, which is, you know, where you go and you see them from the sky. And I went and I saw them, and I was, like, amazed, because I was like, oh my god, they're, you know, even more beautiful in person. But I was like, they're swimming around in these, like, in endless circles. I'm like, this is so depressing. But, but I realized I can, you know, when I left for the day, I was kind of sad. I was like, you know, I want to come back and I want to see more. I want to hang out with them. I thought maybe, you know, maybe even one will, like, you know, come to me, or I was just, like, excited if they would look at me back then. But then I got, so I'm like, I can upgrade this ticket, though. So I did, and I upgraded it. You know, it was only like $8 to upgrade it to a year pass. So I did. I went the next day, and I was just hanging out with the orcas, taking pictures of them and all, and I went down to UV, the underwater viewing, and this orca, I didn't know what her name was then, but I know who she is now because I took pictures. Corky. I'm in the corner of UV. And she comes right up to me. Like, she comes over, she puts her head on the glass, and my mom wasn't there or anything, because I was like, Mom, where are you? You gotta see this. And I was like, I think I screamed. I don't know. I was blown away, because I just realized, oh my god, I'm so close to an orca right now. An orca that, you know, I love them so much. And she came over for a few minutes, and I hung out with her for a while. And then when I went when I had to leave, I was like, oh my god, you know, what if, like, they're so smart, and animals have a sixth sense. It's like, what if she knows I'm, like, fighting for her, or what if she wants me, or she wants to hang out with me, what if she wants me to help her? So I did. I came back, and sure enough, I started getting a bond with all the orcas, all the dolphins. They all started to get to know me. I would be in a crowd of however many people go to SeaWorld, and they'd come right over, and, like, it was just my bond with them. Like, I definitely knew that that's something I needed to do to help them, is to be there for them, and to, of course, do some independent study, because that way when I'm there, I can do independent study on what it's like for orcas in captivity. And, of course, I'm still against it, obviously, it's not my thing, and I do a lot of protesting, too, of course, but I'm planning on going with the wild orcas instead soon, though, but I'm still going to come back because, you know, of course I love the orcas here, and I want to hang out with them. And yeah, I know a lot of people think, definitely. I mean, it's obvious that they you know, recognize me. Some people say it's because of my red hair. Okay, I've had red hair for, what, a few months? And I've known these orcas for 4 years, and I know when I had normal brown hair, so that's not even a valid argument. And, but, like, a lot of people think that it's not real and I don't have a real bond with them. I definitely believe I do. A lot of people who have actually seen me with them believe I do. Some believe it's, you know, just because I go there a lot and they know me. Some people believe that it's, you know, because they know I want to free them. I think it's somewhere in between. I mean, I love them with all my heart, and I just want to be there for them, and, I don't know, I don't feel like anybody can really love them like I can, but I'm really excited to go work with the wild ones, too. Maybe I'll get a bond with them, too, but, yeah. So that's me, Zuri Jones. Zuri Jones is my real name. I'm Zuri Purry from, you know, because that's my like, stage name, kind of, because, you know, it's a nickname that was given to me in real life. My name's Zuri, of course, really, so I put Zuri Purry, but now I go with Zuri Purry anyway, like, anywhere I go, I like to be called Zuri Purry, or, you know, sometimes people just call me Purry, or whatever, or Z, but, yeah. So that's me, Zuri Purry. I love orcas, I love dolphins, I love animals. I'm an animal rights activist. I want to grow up. Oh, I didn't talk about this. When I grow up, I want to own a sea pen, which is where everybody wants the captive orcas to go, which is like, you know, like a pen where they, you know, it's an open ocean pen where they're actually in the ocean, and that way they could, you know, still get the human care and then hopefully be really released. but there's not